Bro, Bill Belichick is on the recruiting trail?
You don't want none! You don't want none!
What's going on, Tar Heel Nation? It is your favorite North Carolinian, Russ, the Tar Heel. And in this huddle, baby, we're going to give a little update on the portal situation as of 8 p.m. on January 8th, man. And we'll start off with the most recent commitment from UConn, 3-star edge rusher Price Yates from San Antonio, Texas, man. Now, Yates is the 221st ranked overall player in the transfer portal to date, and he is the 28th ranked edge rusher according to 247 Sports. Now, Yates comes to Chapel Hill with career totals of 12.5 sacks and 29.5 tackles for loss, and he absolutely abused the heels at Fenway in the bowl game with 6 tackles to include 3 TFLs and a sack, earning him the defensive MVP of the game. Now, let me put a little asterisk up there because Carolina was down to its 4th-string quarterback, and they had 3 freshman offensive linemen, and they were down to RB2 as well. So I would expect him to eat a little bit in that game, but I will say this. I like the dude's size, I like his length, and most importantly, I love the stinking motor, and I'm sure that that's what Bill Belichick saw as well. So with Des Evans and Kamen Rucker heading to the NFL, Carolina was in need of a replacement, and I think that Yates could possibly fit right in there where the Butcher left off. Now, Carolina also received some good news that former 3-star cornerback Ty Adams removed his name from the transfer portal, and he will remain in Carolina blue. So that's a good piece of news for the secondary, if you will. And like was aforementioned, bro, how about head coach Bill Belichick out there in Charlotte visiting these high schools? I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, man. I'm absolutely shocked and surprised that he's out there himself visiting these high schools and getting his name out there for all intents and purposes if he actually needs to do that, which I guess to a certain extent he does. A lot of these kids want to see how serious he is, and I think that he made a tremendous statement as he was in the Queen City kind of making his way around some of the bigger programs in the area, man. And, it's all the more reason that I think that he's definitely going to be here for a couple of years, despite all this new talk about how, Tom Brady's reached out to Bill Belichick to see if he's interested in the Raiders job because he's a part owner, like a minority owner for the Raiders. And, I don't think that's going to transpire at all. I think Bill Belichick is set on being at Carolina for a little bit, and I think he's content with being at Carolina as well. So, according to On3, man, his first stop was to check out the class of 2026 edge rusher Xavion Griffin-Haynes, the number 161st rated player in the country according to the 247 composite. And you can tell that he's actively trying to persuade Xavion to recommit to the Heels. Obviously, when Mac Brown was fired, Xavion decommitted and he reopened his recruiting. And so, hey, Bill Belichick goes there, makes his a face-to-face visit, and the kid's quoted as saying, "It's a blessing to know that I'm the first player in the first school he came to." Quote, "He told me I'm an NFL player. I got to do what it takes to get there, and coming to UNC, he will make sure I'm in the right position to do so." So, I mean, look, who better to coach you than Bill Belichick, 8-time Super Bowl champion, 6 as a head coach, and 2 as a DC. And he's not the only one, man. Let's just say that Bill was busy out there in the Queen City with some heavy hitters, bro. So it'll be interesting to see if he can work some of that magic, to be completely honest with you, man. And Jeremiah Holloway reports from Inside Carolina. Another kind of interesting, really exciting news is that IMG, the IMG Academy head coach Billy Miller is, I quote, set to join Bill Belichick's UNC football staff as presumably the special teams coordinator. Miller has been at IMG for about 10 years now, and they spent some time on Belichick's staff in 2014 as a special teams coordinator. Very interesting hire in that IMG is an absolute powerhouse in the state of Florida. They get talent from all over the region, and really good football that comes out of the IMG Academy. So you get that head coach on your staff, and I mean, we're talking about a potential funnel here for players to UNC to play for their former head coach, and a literal pipeline, dude, for some of the best talent in the country. It'd be IMG to UNC to NFL. That's got to be like a sticker or something somewhere, dude. So, not to mention, Miller has both college, because he coached with Schiano at Rutgers, and the NFL. He coached at Tampa Bay, so he's got college and NFL experience on his resume. And basically, the only other thing that I could really report on right now, without stepping on some toes, is the fact that NC State Wolfpack, SI, actually came out with a little piece about 2 hours ago at the time that I'm making this video, in which the title is NC State Football Duels with Tar Heels for former Alabama linebacker. And they're talking about the former 4-star Sterling Dixon, who's at 6'3", 211 pounds. And he redshirted his freshman year, so he has opened up his recruitment in the portal. And he also has offers from Houston, West Virginia, Oklahoma, and Liberty in the past couple of days. And I've heard that there are some SEC schools that are interested in him as well. And so he only played in 4 games, so he is going to redshirt. He's still got 4 years of eligibility remaining. And tentatively right now, UNC and NC State are his only stops. And nothing makes Carolina look better than you visiting NC State before or after a Carolina visit. So standout prep at Alabama. He finishes the number 202 overall player, the number 18 overall edge rusher, and the number 12 player in his state in the 2024 composite. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Really exciting news, man. We got Bill Belichick going in houses and schools and stuff, talking to stinking students. We got, Alabama guys that are possibly going to be in Carolina Blue. We got guys staying in Carolina Blue. We got a big commitment from an edge rusher in Price Yates. A lot of cool stuff that's going around in Tar Heel Nation. You already know, baby, that I will keep you updated to the best of my ability. So let me know what you think about all these transfer portal, players that are coming in, the potential, well, not the potential, the actual hiring of Billy Miller to, Coach Belichick's staff, and what that can potentially do, funneling players to Carolina, and any other guys that you'd like to see Coach Belichick really throw his weight around and go after. So let me know what you think about that down in the comment section. If you haven't already, please do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You already know it's a great day to be a Tar Heel, baby. And we'll catch you on the next one, Tar Heel Nation.